All right, we're back. Or in YouTube parlance, we are here. It is time for some SpellRogue. I'm psyched. We had a really good Darkest Dungeon run there, and now we're gonna do the same. And I think I'm gonna try and do one of each. Oh, Lapis is like a level higher. Was the most recent run we did Lapis? I can't remember. Let me double check. This is not the most efficient way to check what I'm doing right now, but last run was Poison Lapis. Okay, so we're on for an Earth. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, Rusty, I sent you some messages in chat. The stream did break on the YouTube side of things. I did some science at the end of the stream. I told you to go over to Twitch. I think you missed my message, but I did some science afterwards, and now I know how to fix that in the future if it happens without breaking things. So we're good. All right, it's time for some SpellRogue, and our last one was a very successful Poison Lapis run, I'm being reminded. So I'm going to head into a Hazel run, and I think it's going to be the Mulch deck. We'll see how this one goes. Do we want to start pushing... mutators a little bit? We've had pretty good runs lately. Let's risk it. All right, so let's see. So we have to take 2 of these. Requires 4 mutator points. So we need to take a 3 and a 1, it looks like. Reduce health gained outside of combat by 50%. Sure. It'll force us to play a little more reliably. And then potions are pretty strong. Turn 3 Rupture we'll go with. It's going well, Pallone. At the end of every third turn, receive 4 damage. This might be better. Yeah. Turn 3 is going to be bad for us. I wonder if this means that we take 6 damage on turn 3. That'll be interesting. We'll perhaps learn the hard way. All right, so let's look at our deck for a second here. Make sure we understand it. So +2 to the lowest value dice. Return dice. So make a large number smaller and make a small number larger. We have Javelin, which is just going to be doing damage, and we can get rid of our 6s with Mulch. And then we have Autumn Veil, which looks like a pretty decent block. Okay, so we have Saplings, which we know to be good. Saplings, I think, are quite strong here. Yeah, let's go Sapling dice. Okay, and then left side is double elite side. So we'll do that. All right, so we can mulch, which will make our sapling a 3. We can mulch again, which will make our sapling a 5. That seemed like a pretty good first turn. So now we can turn our sapling down a notch. For 12 damage is exact lethal. So how about we just never make it to round 3? How does that sound? Odd cards. Turn 1. I don't like this turn 1 gain power thing. It's not really, it's like faux scaling. I don't like it very much. Instinct is apply marked so we can get some extra damage, or Earthbane. Deal X damage on 1, gain a barrier. I kind of like Earthbane. Let's see if we can make it work. It's both an attack and a bit of defense. So here's what I was thinking with Earthbane. I can do this to convert this into a 1. Gain a barrier. Now we need 2 to... So I want to see what happens if I do this. Oh, we don't have another mulch. Damn. All right, well, we'll do this and put in a bit of damage there. Now we have a lot of damage coming in. And unfortunately, we need 3 dice to... So with 3 dice, does that mean... I think that means now we have... Well, if we do this... So now we have 2 5s and a 1 for Javelin. Well, technically we would do... This. This. And this. And then defend. And I think Barrier protects us. So we took Rupture. Ah, but if we finish on this turn, we don't lose. We don't take the damage. Okay, so we have time to figure out how to make that work. Okay. I don't think this combo is too terrible. 5 weak to all enemies is good. Put any dice in, return that dice with Glimmer. Gleaming Mana seems kind of interesting. Put any dice in, roll between a 4 and a 6 and gain Glimmer. Or we can gain Bless. Let's try Gleaming Mana, and I don't know which upgrade we'll do. Choose an attack spell. Choose a defense spell. Choose and gain a void spell for 25. I kind of want a defense spell right now. Autumn Veil is going to run out of... Like, we don't have a lot of dice creation right now. I like... Our attack situation doesn't feel too bad. Bastion is crazy, right? Because by the end of, if you put 4 into it, the first turn, you're getting 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 block out of it. So when you need to block up, Bastion is pretty insane. Depleted other spell, gain 3 block. The other upgrade... So increase block by... Gain 2 block, increase block by 3, and count down by 1 this combat. Yeah, I think this is the better way to go. And I think it's good enough to take and replace Autumn Veil with. It's slightly less block initially, but it breaks evens at 3. Oh, yeah, we probably can't do that quite yet. We need to get an upgrade for it, and then it's better than Autumn Veil. And wait, this is this combat. Yeah, so then turn 2, it becomes bonkers good. To the point where I think I'm just gonna do this. Like, first turn is gonna be a little weaker, for sure. There's some irony to the fact that okay, so if I do these 3, we get 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 9. But hold on, I can also... Make this dice glimmer? But then I should have made another one glimmer. Okay, so we used our sapling. Also, for some reason in my head, I thought this was 2 saplings. Ooh, bad time for Bastion to decide to be what it is. This is a tricky turn. Mulch is not helping us much here. Like, I can turn this into a 2 and this into a 3. Or I can turn this into a 3. Gaining marked, I think, hurts us. Yeah, that doubles, that increases the damage by 50% here, which is bad. I think what I do is I do this. I do that. And I do that, and then we're going to take 3 damage. Okay. But let's see, we can... So we like 5s a lot. 5s are really good for us. Five damage. We're taking 6 from this. This gets us a 1. Which we can put in here. Oh, we can't actually kill this guy, can we? Wait, maybe we can. Because if we do 6, he's going to gain 4. Yeah, we can't. So I think we just defend all the things. Yep. Okay. But, like, Bastion is already getting completely insane. So, I'm very on board with this. So if I do this, and I Gleaming Dice this... We're really going slow, though. I think I do this. Defend up. I think I need to be using Gleaming Mana with Mulch better. I think that's the... We have to come up with a plan here. Infuse Potency. Gain 1 Potency. Roll an extra die. Whoa. What's the upgrade? So it's permanently for a run, we could have +4 dice. I think this is insane. Even at +2, I think it's so huge. I don't think there's any way with mulch right now that we can get to... Right, if we do this into a 3, and then we do this, the 2 is going to become a 4, but if we get rid of the 2... then we can get 2 5s. And now we can just scale. And scale we must. So let's see, we could get another die if we wanted to. I actually kind of miss our gleaming die. I can leave that in there though. Oh, no I can't. Alright, that went away. I thought you could leave a dice in there and it would go. Maybe that's a different... Well, in case Azure specifically does, but I thought if you left it in incomplete, it still worked. 7 times 2. That's pretty easy to handle. And then if I do this... That didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to, but we just scale up Bastion. Well, yes. I'm glad I tested it in Lustrous. But I am telling you what I thought. Let's see, I think... we definitely do that. Yeah, Bastion, I think, might need a nerf. It seems quite strong. This is not going to be a fast run, though. That's for sure. 8x3 is a lot of damage. Like, Bastion is scaling very fast, though. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I shouldn't be so afraid of the ignited stuff. I know I'm playing around it a little bit here. Oh, but I should make sure I play a Bastion before I do. That's good advice. We just have the kill, right? 5 plus 3, 5 plus 6. That's 11. We do not have the kill. Show us the block equals damage spell. I think we've seen one that does that, as a side note. God, we're already blocked up. I know it may not seem like much, but do we really not have the kill there? But yeah, now we need something that's gonna, we need some attack that's gonna make things a little more spicy. Fortitude would be good too. I don't know how Fortitude plays with Bastion, or excuse me, plays with Barrier, but what about doubling our block? Med Magic is also interesting. Earthquake, deal X damage to all enemies. I'd highly recommend it, Arvid. Highly recommend it. It's a great game. Very, very well designed. I don't need it, I don't think. And Earthquake is interesting, and Men Magic is also interesting. Earthquake is pretty darn good. You get to put any die in. I think Earthquake is kind of a good damage spell. I know it's not single target, but it's like we can potentially be doing like 9 damage to all per. And 9 damage is better than what we're doing with Javelin, right? Pallone, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Welcome back on in. Earthquake Bless is pretty neat if you go for higher dice. Yeah, I mean, you could roll a lot with it. That is kind of interesting, too. I was enjoying Gleaming Mana, and I was thinking about putting Bless on it. I kind of think Gleaming Dice still has a role here. The dark side, Pallone. The dark side. Or the light side, as the case may be. It's a tough choice. Earthquake is interesting. Yeah, I think Gleaming looks good. Let's do a reroll. Let's see if we can find something. Oh, friggin' Growing Blade again. I'm not Growing Blading again. I'm sorry. Alright, it's going to be none of these. Deal X damage equal to the round number to all enemies. This is actually kind of interesting. Yeah, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Even though I really wanted to be able to unlock another slot so we could get some things back in. We will sell these two. And then let's see. We got 15 max health. On Blessing gained, gain 4 block. Well, now I wish I had taken Earthquake. Triple the chance of gaining rear. Do you want to go Heavenly Acorn? Deal 1 damage to a random enemy X times. We're not really power scaling, so I don't think Spirit Arrows is that good. Deal 4 damage to the front enemy. Return dice with -3 value. Also not great. I'm going to take Heavenly Acorn and let's start looking for more Bless. I think we're okay for this turn. I really kind of wish I had taken Earthquake, if I'm being honest. A little sad we couldn't get to anything else here, but just got to get Bastion scaling. I think Earthquake was a good take. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see if I play the 1 here. Then I can do... I don't think that they were mutually exclusive in Lustrous. Like, I think it would have been good to have more. More would have been better, is what I'm saying. I think, unfortunately, we need to just defend this turn. We could also pop our weak potion. Let's do that so we can get another die going. Oh, we're gonna take damage from our thingy here, aren't we? Yeah. Ooh, because it also got buffed by that. I see. We got all the 5s in the world. All good, Pallone, all good. I think Earthbane has some potential, but it's rolls like these that are really hard for us to get around. Yeah, I really wish I had taken Earthquake. Hopefully we get to see it again. We only have 1 mulch, so we'll do that. And we're defended. I'm seeing the way this plays. I think Infused Potency needs an upgrade. We need a lot of shards, is what I'm saying. Thank you for giving us back that. Deal 6 damage, apply 1 pox. There's Earthquake again. Gleaming Exterior, gain X block, gain a blessing. I like Earthquake. We're taking Earthquake. On rolled 6, 3 damage to all enemies. I think we need shards. I can't keep doing the no shard dance, I think. Because Earthquake is just going to replace Javelin. And then I kind of feel like we take the slot first, but we have a lot of cards that need upgrading. We'll take the 8 it's almost a full heal, and we have a little bit of headroom. I think we're going to be just fine here. And on turn 27, we'll be one-shotting these guys, so, you know, we got that going for us. I think we get rid of this first. Then I think we just got to get Bastion going. We get another dice out there. It's really, I think we utilize our weakening gas so that we can get another potency. Oh, we ended up with a 4. Hold on. So we do this. And then we do this so we get a 4. Haha! Nice, Pallone. Nice. All right, so let's see. 3 1s is not great. The curse is a little brutal. Having a whole bunch of 3s doesn't feel great. So you get 2 barrier and then get this to be a 5, and we gain 6 block. It's not very good. So we only get that up to a 3 if we gleam it. Oh, we're going to take a hit. Ooh, I like the effect on Earthquake. Let's get our second die going. Good rolls, if nothing else. So we do this, this, this. Yes, that is a good... I said that earlier in Lustrous, and you're absolutely correct. I completely blanked on that. Yeah, so if I'm gonna... I need to do this, and then I can do this. Yeah, that's much better. Yes. We should be doing that. We're slow to start. That's our issue with this deck. That's our challenge. Should have put the 3 in first. That was a bit of a bungle, but once we get going, we're pretty good. I think the best case scenario is getting a gleaming die that's a 3, so we can use it twice in mulch and then use it in Earthbane. Seems good. Okay. I think we have an interesting build concept going here. I am not convinced that we're good to go, but roll +2 dice each turn. Cast 2 spells, destroys a random dice. We gotta go. I think Leyline Focus is the way to go. I think Unstable Mana Core. Yeah, it's not good. So Leyline I think is good. 1 power is okay. And then I think let's get the blessing from here first. Well, maybe we get the blessing from here because this is a guaranteed blessing. We can use this every turn. There's no reason not to. Yeah, let's start out with this. Infused Potency is going to be a great one when we get there, but it is time for the Scorched Desert. All right, we got the Hydra, which if we delay long enough will be hilarious. We'll go right path. We gain 4 block from that, which is great. Didn't end up with 2 5s. I think I could have manipulated it so that we did. But I did not. We just need to cast a lot of things. We almost got there. All right, so what happens if we do Glimmer here and then we do this? Are we gonna get that was possibly good. I don't know that we can afford to spend 2 dice infusing potency here. We've stabilized because Bastion scaled, but Bastion is definitely our... We need a lot more dice if we're going to make Infused Potency work, I think. Now, it strikes me as... So if I do this, the 5, does it become a 6 and a 1, or... Okay, Okay, no, it targeted... The mulch targeted the 6. Okay, which means we didn't get there. But then... Doesn't matter if they're all 6s here. So let's do that. I guess you just kill, right? No, almost kill. Not quite. Carl's memory. All I need now is an artifact that makes that scale faster, right? Now, cultivate might is a lot. Revitalize, +1 value to all dice. Preemptive strike, deal 10 damage if a target is attacking, apply marked. I wonder if mulch targeting a 6 makes 2 1s. I don't believe it does, the dud. We tried that out and it didn't seem to work that way. So basically we can turn 6s into might if we want to. Revitalize doesn't do it for us. We need more dice. Like, I don't know that we would even put Cultivate Might in to the deck. So let's roll again, see if we can find something better. Reroll Jenkins. None of these look good either. It does have, that totem does have a blessing synergy. Glimmer procs before mulch, so you would need to get mulch to target a 6. I see. I don't think we're going to use totem, but we'll take totem. What are you going to do with all that block? All that block inside your trunk? Is that what you're going for, Illustrious? So energized. I think Odd Cascade. I mean, Energize being faster, I kind of feel like is good. But I think 3 odd dice is good enough. We probably have enough for 1 artifact. Add a charge to a random spell 4 times. Power gives double the effect, but is reduced by 1 each turn, or when attacked by an enemy, gain 2 fury. Deal 10 damage, gain block equal to unblock. Yeah, it'll work well with our earthquakes, I think. I don't think we're power scaling, so I don't think any of the cards work. I think I will sell Totem. Let me just check. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to getting Blessing out of that. We haven't gotten, like, any potions. I think I'm going to save my money, though. They added a new event. Let's look at the events. Let's take a closer look at events. Enchanted Cloak would have been really nice. Inscribe. -2 cooldown cost to another spell this combat. Cannot reduce below 1. This is really good. So we get this, we pop 1/5 into it, and all of a sudden our block costs 2 per. So I think we grab that. Might be worth swapping Gleaming. Maybe Infuse Potency we don't need right away. Nah, I don't know. But I think this is good. We could have dropped Earthbane. That could have been a good call. Okay, healing on the first turn is great for us. Okay, so let's see. Let us think about this. So we could, I think we do. We didn't get a 3. I really wanted a 3. We're gonna lose out on one of these procs. We didn't get our 5s. I think we do that and we just chill. They have to be equal. You need to have a 5, 2 5s or 2 6s in Lustrous. You can't have a 5 and a 6. Otherwise, definitely. How important is... How much are we getting out of this? We're going to get... We could get 5... I think we just full block here. I think I'm going to save the Earthquake. Oh, Fury doesn't last... Wait. That's weird. Oh, I didn't attack with Earthbane. Yeah, we got to get rid of Earthbane. It's not working for us. Alright, now we definitely want to get... I think we have enough to... Maybe let's... do this really quickly, because I'm taking another 35 damage. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We didn't get to infuse potency, but... And then I kind of feel like we just chill. I want to see if the Fury does carry over between turns. And I think we outscale them. Like, we're already blocked up. Like, I don't think they are scaling at the speed that we are scaling. Potentially famous last words, obviously, but... I'm just going to wait for the one shot. Yeah, Bastion is nutty, though. I gotta say. Hey, Alex! You really should be using Bastion. You really should be using Bastion, even if you're full blocking, so that you can scale it up. Oh, did I leave a Bastion on the table? That was certainly not my my intention. If I did that, that was definitely an error. We need more when attacked synergies. That's what we're looking for. Although this might be the turn where we have all lethal. Oops. No, it's close though. I'm excited for Infused Potency having more charges also. I think that's going to be very good. Yeah, I don't think Bastion can stay in the game the way that it currently exists. It's just too dominant. That's pretty fun. That's a good achievement too for them to add at some point. Stone Meld, double our block. Gain X block. Return dice with -2 value. No. Stock is really good. I like stock. Turn 1, roll a Stygian die. Stygian dice persist between rounds. End of round, attack the front enemy with the dice value. That's pretty good for passive damage too, but I think we need shards. So, I think Earthbane is retired. I think Inscribe is cuckoo bananas. And then... Wait, what happens if Inscribe... Oh, so Inscribe is potentially going to hit stock, which makes it slightly less good. I don't think my Fury isn't applying to Karl's memory, so I don't think it would apply to the Stygian die either, but maybe. So let's see. Cannot reduce cost below 1. That's what I was wondering with Inscribe. Oh, you choose the Inscribe target? Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Then, do we want more Bless? So wait, so what is our Bless synergy doesn't make sense anymore, right? I mean, making big dice is still good, but... So here's what I'm thinking, though, in Lustrous. So with stock with weak, we get some weak, and we double the damage of our big Furied Earthquake. How is that, or we 50% our damage? How is that not good? Seems really good. Do we do Infused Potential? I think we need help with the early game. What's the thing that helps us most with the early game? Probably more inscribe. No, we don't need more inscribe charges. -3 to cooldown is kind of perfect. Yeah, stock and crit both seem very strong here. I think maybe infused potency, getting more infused potencies is a good thing, or it's we get blessing. Do we like blessing that much? Maybe we do. It's giving us lots of ones, and ones in the future are going to go into this. So then I think first thing we do is we make this -3, because we're just going to use it on Bastion. And Bastion's going to become a 1 cooldown. So we'll do that first. Alright, so we do that, which is insane. Now, if I use up the sapling 1, then I can get 2 5s out of this, which I could put into infused potency. I think that's the play. That worked better than I expected, but also worse than I expected. Okay, that did not go at all the way I expected it to. But oh my gosh, and we get one inscribe every turn? Oh, okay. This is that I had thought this was irredeemable or whatever the equivalent of that is. So that makes stock even better, I think. Because I would have liked to have gotten the weak here to protect us. Sadly, we're not going to get there. So I'm going to get rid of this so that this generates us ones, which we can put into Bastion. We're just sitting on a lot of dice that we don't know what to do with. We need a dice sink, I think, is what we need. Earthquake is fine, obviously, but I'm not. We need a place to put all. We're generating a lot of dice, and I'm not sure how we should do that. So these are silenced. Apply mute when used. Okay, so I don't think we need to use those at all. Yeah, we could use another attack. But I don't know. I think stock is going to be pretty good. Was that Fury that we had there, or did we have power there? Gleaming Force. Deal 4 damage. On depleted, gain 1 power. Deal 6 damage, gain 1 power. Guy's Wrath is kind of interesting. Because we have a lot of 6s. We're definitely rich with 6s. On lethal, we could get 2 5s or 6s. We have a lot of dice, though, right now. And then Gleaming Force is, if we use it up, which we might have a decent chance of using it up, we gain 3 power. That's really fast scaling. If we can get 3 power per turn. Let's look over here, though. See. Turn dice with +2 value. Carapace. So we'll grab that. I think it's trash, but... We can make Gleaming cost 0. We could also make... Yeah, that's true, actually. We should think about the fact that we have reduction. I should have been looking with that in mind. These are always the scariest first turns. Because we're taking 25, and we're not going to get that far with Bastion. We're going to use this potion, obviously. Yeah, I don't need to take any more damage than we already have. All right. No, I wasn't really thinking about it, unfortunately. It was a bit of an unforced error. I think that's what we do. Let's see. So, Gleaming. Oh, hold on 1 second. Fire alarm's going off. Okay, it has stopped. Panic no more. All right, let's see. So, yeah, that's just Fury. So... We should still do this just because obviously scaling. But I don't think there's a point in not firing off our earthquakes as well here. Hopefully we cook and not get cooked. That would be my preference. I want to do some science here. I think we're safe no matter what. I want to see if this replaces... Okay, so it replaces the Vex, but it triggers first. That's what I wanted to see. How much block is enough block? Didn't even use our... Ooh, well, we also didn't get there. Whoops. I took damage because I didn't, I forgot that we were on a third round. Nice move. +1 to all dice values. Emanate. Deplete other spell, deal 3 damage to front enemy. We are depleting a lot of things, but gain X block on turn 1. I want to save our money. I think, do we have a shop coming up? I think we do. We're here. We're going to go here. Maybe we don't have a shop. All right, I'll roll this once then. So power also getting sold. We just need more shards. That's our most problematic thing. I wanted to keep the 2 6s. And then... I think we get this scaling. Because I don't wanna go too far in this fight without having Bastion up and operational. Remind me. Oh yeah, so you're just gonna scale. You're just gonna scale. Not the way I should have played this, but I think I can make it work now. We do Bastion. We do this, which turns a 1 into a 3. Not what I was expecting to happen. Womp womp. So we also have a deck that could stack up enough bless that we just always have all 6s, which would be kind of interesting. I've convinced you, RC. Alright, so now there's not much to do here. Maybe I should conserve 6s just because my earthquakes. Yeah, this is a tedious one, though. I will tell you that. I'm really struggling, though, to decide if it's worth upgrading Earthquake to have Bless on it. Gleaming Force would have been a good spell to pick up. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for it. We're not doomed in that regard quite yet. But yeah, in hindsight, seems like it would have been good. Oh. Is this doubling every time? That's interesting. We can't really fight any faster than we're currently fighting, so... we just have to hope that we do okay here. But yeah, I was not expecting doubling. Because I don't think we have the kill next turn. Well, we may lose. Oh, we're okay. 128 damage, though, is a lot. I forgot it was turn 7, so we took extra from... we got extra from Carl's memory also. Okay, so Spirit of the Forest. Add 1 charge to all other spells. We know Spirit of the Forest is insanely good. Right now, we're thinking about putting Stock in. Probably isn't that great. Well, but this is damage. We put 5s into this and we gain 4 power every time. And it adds charges to everything, which means we can use our barrier more times. I think this is a win condition for us. This is both damage, and when we put 2 6s in, it's +1 charge to all other spells, which means that we can use Bastion an extra time and Earthquake an extra time. And I want to see if it works with Infused Potency. Cannot be restored during charge. So probably can't. I don't know. I think this is really good. Maybe it's dice we don't necessarily have in the early game. Primal Craze. Convert block to power and drain. Unrestorable. This is kind of what we were talking about wanting, right? For each second time losing health, gain a power. Nope. We just want this to be better. I think Primal Craze is pretty insane. I'll try that. Yeah, I think there's a world in which that gets pretty insane. Okay, but now we're at the beginning of fight, and at the beginning of a fight, we have to do things slightly differently. So we have 10 incoming. Okay, so I think we do this here to get Bastion up and operational. Okay, we are defended, which is good. That means we can do that. And let's hang on to our die. Yeah, that's what I was thinking in Lustrous. Once Bastion gets scaled up, it's going to be really spicy. All right, we got 6 easy this time. And I think we want the upgrade for Primal Craze that just makes it cheaper to do it. And when we get those ones and we can toss them in there, it's just so good. So do we try and kill the Hydra before any other heads come out? I think we have what it takes to do that here. Should we? Right, but I think the other one just gave it more charges, which I don't think we care about. Okay, so let's see. So what we can do here is we'll inscribe that, because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we put this in here, we put this in here. Now this is guaranteed to give us a 1. And then we're just done for the turn. The other gave lifesteal. We certainly don't need lifesteal either, right? We're not going to be able to get rid of all the charges this time. It doesn't really matter, though. Upgrade is 1 less cost needed. Upgrade 2 is lifesteal. Okay. Have to think on that one. So now I'm worried that we may... So if I do this right now, because I put dice into this, will this trigger? I'm kind of curious. Yes, it does trigger. Okay, that's good to know. So now it's a 1-coster. We have plenty of dice still, so I'm not worried about... So now we stall until we have 800 block. That's kind of what I was thinking we would do. And I guess if that's the case, we can just dump dice into this, right? We don't need to... It's going to take a long time to get to 800 block. Although, no, we only have to get to... Yeah, I guess we do have to get to 800, don't we? I do think the infused potency upgrade is really good. If we can find more places to spend dice. Which we might have a hard time doing. 450 block, really? Why is that enough? Because 2 earthquakes? Ah, good point. Good point. Also, we need a little bit less because we're going to have a bunch of fury, right? There's also an interesting question of who is scaling faster here. I feel like I'm scaling pretty fast. Oh, but the thing is gonna kill... Yep. Is that gonna make a difference? Yeah, so we can't get the one shot now, unfortunately. But we might be able to just get a win next turn? Because if we do 200, we kill both of these, that's 400, 400, and then we do 300. Or we could just not attack and just let the... let the pickaxe win. That's another comical way. Should we just do an earthquake now? All right, let's do one. Oh, we get to blow up all the heads here. This is fun. Oh, that's pretty satisfying. Sixes lose 1 value. So 6s becoming 5s, I think, is good for us. Well, we get less 1s if we do that. +1 dice each turn. Each turn, a random dice has Vex. Or... I think we like Hex Robes. Alright, we have a pretty crazy deck on our hands at the moment. Be interesting to see if there's anything that's going to ruin our fun here. It looks like right path is the 2 elite path. Oh, we do have 1 unspent shard. So... we don't really care about this. I don't think we really care about blessing here either. So let's get infused potency up and operational. We need to collect more void spells, so we'll need to figure out how to do that. So 18 on the first turn is at least a little tricky. I guess it's not that bad because, well, we only gain the bless once, so we only gain 4 from it. Close. First turns are definitely our danger zone. Although this second turn is not very chill either, is it? We do that to guarantee that we get a 1 here. I feel like we really need a sink for the insane number of dice that we have. I think that's the thing that is preventing us from like popping off entirely. Producing a 1 is not what I wanted there, obviously. I think I will do... That is a staggering number of 6s, let me just say. All right, we've reached our final form. Our 4 potency form. And I'm presuming with Primal Craze here, we definitely have the kill. $78 power? That's probably enough, right? Yeah. There we go. I forgot that fight had a split, but the split went awfully well. Apply marked, vine grip, we'll reroll just because we want to see more stuff. Gain grow. Gain power at the start of each turn, unrestorable. So that's stall scaling. I preferred the more block per casting scaling shard for Bastion. However, I'm not sure if they changed it. Let me take a look at what the 2 options were there. So 2 block and +1 cooldown. Yeah, I think you might be right. I think that might have been better. Gain thorns and get rid of your damage card. I don't know. I think the Primal Craze Earthquake is a pretty fun way to go. It wasn't +1 cooldown. Yeah, I think I would have made a different choice there. I think Proliferate is whatever. I'll grab Bramble Growth, but I don't think we're going that path necessarily. Target loses 20 health. What? Plus 33% damage. I mean, Bloodlust to buff up our damage on Earthquake. Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know at the time that we were going to get Inscribe, so... Hindsight, in this case, is how they say 2020. 4 and a 2. Let's see what. This turn may tingle a little bit. Yep, we're going to take a bit of damage. We could have split the dice and added 2 more charges to Bastion. That might have been smart. I think at the beginning we were struggling a bit with energy, and I think that was the thinking. I think we're fully defended this time. Can we do this to get a 1? Alright, just barely, but we got Infused Potency going. Will Primal Craze do full health recovery at the end of fight after upgrade? That's probably the best reason to take it, because if we struggle in the early game, it'll be good for us to have that option. Did we get there? Yeah, we just did. Just barely. Alright, I guess we do this. This build, your turn 1 is the most fragile one. So long as you don't die in turn 1, you basically win the fight. These guys have been scaling pretty solidly, actually. We're just barely keeping up with them, but I generally agree. The turn 1 is definitely the spiciest of the turns for sure. I think there are probably some artifacts lurking out there that could have made this even more of a stomp. Now, the other question here is earthquakes and AoE. So I think we're fine this turn to get the win. So let's go ahead and do that. We already have enough here. Just in case something goes weird, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm not gonna put in the full deal. Just in case. That would have been a big heal, for sure. The center enemies scale at the same rate as you scale your block, so this fight stays the same till you kill someone. Ah, good observation. Gain 2 block, depleted roll. No. Stone meld. Double your block is kind of funny now. But I don't know that any of this is good to drop for double your block. Ooh, Fleeting Might. I would like to do a run with Fleeting Might at some point. Oh, we're not getting a we're getting a shop here. Okay. I was gonna say we're gonna have more cards than sense shortly here. This guy does Berserk, which could be a little bit spicy. What do I want to do here? We're unlikely to get anything that's going to help with infused power. So... Yep, we're just going to take a hit. Okay, probably the best cards that could have been used. That could have been hexed, that is. But yeah, we need a little bit of healing because that first turn hits us pretty hard. So this thing, apply to power to the orb of infinity on death. Interesting. Okay, that's not what I thought they did. It explodes, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll explode at the end of turn. Okay. Let's get rid of the 1, so we know we're going to get a 1 from this. So our Bastion is doing... I kind of messed us up, I think, here. We do 12 and then we do 6 the next time. So that's not enough. I can't Primal Craze because we won't get this guy killed. Or I could, but we're going to just take a little bit of damage. Maybe that's correct. So if we Primal Craze, we're going to take 8, and he's going to heal for 8. But we get the kill on this guy, and we do some good damage. Probably worth. I know, but I only left 1 block here. That's what I'm saying. See, so I only get up to 10 block. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're good now. But yeah, we need to upgrade Primal Craze so that we can get some scaling going. Yeah, unfortunately it only said 10. Bastion not having a problem here is good. Do we think we just have the kill here? He's not attacking, so we could just Primal Craze Earthquake. And yeah, and we'd get a lot of healing from that if we take the Primal Craze healing option. So we'll do that. I'd rather have a Blast Pot for when we need to bop something down. Gleaming Force. We said this was good. I don't think it's good. Because it's on depleted gain power. I don't think that works for us. Right? Even though we can discount it. Like... It is good for usage with many dice. That is true. Yeah, I don't think it quite works. Foresight, no. Mend Magic. So this one charge lasts forever. So Mend Magic is kind of interesting. Because if we... I don't think we're ever playing stock. Well, we're never playing Carapace either. Because if we Mend Magic on Bastion, it gets out of control. Because if we can do more Bastion charges, that's better scaling. How would we'd have to ditch Gleaming Mana, I think. Unless we feel like we have enough dice that we don't need Infused Potency. But Infused Potency has been really good for us. And Mend Magic is... I think it would have to be... It would have to be Gleaming Mana that we got rid of for Mend Magic. But it's really interesting. Ha, you're doomed, Pallone. You're doomed. Let's leave it as is for now. It is surprisingly good. It is surprisingly good. I was hooked on it the first time that I played it, I will say. This is a very bad first turn roll. Is that going to bite us? This is going to be a little bit of a scary first turn, I think. Now, the other question is, does overkill damage from still trigger lifesteal? That's another thing we need to know. Had 2 5s. I probably should have used them. Yeah, I think I could have gotten away with getting an extra die there. But we may have a bit of an anti-synergy, because if the pick is reducing the amount of health they have, and our lifesteal works off of total health rather than like overkill damage, we could be very sad. But as soon as we have a kill on the back guy, we're probably... He's about to enrage, right? Applying enrage to random enemy. Okay, so this is our last turn to scale Bastion, and then next turn I think we need to go... We need to go big. What does Enrage do? Has stronger abilities. Okay. So, we're going to go... We're going all in here. Wish me luck. We don't do that yet. Hold on. Slow your roll. That was some healing. All right. So we have some recovery now. We have some recovery. We don't care. Okay, let's get an artifact that changes the game for us. If less than 6 spells cast, gain Foresight. So more dice. Add 1 charge to all countdown spells. 1 charge to Bastion, 1 charge to Primal Craze, and 1 charge to that. That seems quite good. So we'll take Runic Infuser. Let's sell spells. Every third turn, split a random dice in 2. It doesn't seem bad. Third turn isn't that far off, but I think less than 6 spells. We're going to potentially be doing 5 Bastions all by itself, so we don't really have another opportunity to spend, so do we think either of these are any good? So if we're only casting Bastion in a turn, it's like if we're only casting 5 Bastions and 1 Infused Potency, it's less than 6, so it would just be the 5 Bastions. Let's grab Amulets, because once we improve Bastion, like split dice just become 2 charges in Bastion. I'd like to get Earthquake upgraded still, because the Blessing does mean that, like, on turn number 1, we could... Let's see. So if I do this... No, if I do that, that doesn't work. So at least this way I have a chance to get... I'm going to take this health back from them. I just want everyone to know that. Ooh, 5s and 6s are going to gain Rupture. That's not fantastic. Now there's no need for the spell inventory, of course. Artifact is giving you the same. Wait, so why... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Plus, at turn 1, add 1 charged all countdown spells. It only is for turn 1. Ah, that's not as great as I thought it was. That's a little bit disappointing, if I'm being honest. No, we should do that. And then that. So this is turn 2 and they're still doing damage to us. Make a note. For how dominant it feels like this deck should be, I don't feel like we're that dominant. Okay, we have to play a Bastion Charge first to get protected. That was a bunch of damage from Infect. I don't think I've ever taken that much damage from Infect. Do we think we have a win right now? Yeah, this Runic Confuser wasn't nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. First targeted spell. Yeah, so I think we have the win. So let's... This is one of those things where the first time we're wrong about having the win, it's going to be chuckle-worthy. We'll take that instead. Spirit Arrows deal 1 damage to a random enemy X times. Preemptive Strike or Gleaming Force again. Spirit Arrows, for the right build, could be super fun, I think. Ultimate Power. Double Power Unrestorable. Man, if we could combo Primal Craze into Ultimate Power, that would be pretty hilarious. Oh, and you can even make it. You can even make it so you can do it every turn. I think Gleaming Mana is pretty important to the function of our deck, unfortunately. I will take it just because I think it's funny. I also think Men Magic is still potentially really, really good. I think Men Magic is potentially really, really strong. Is it better than Gleaming Magic? I don't know. We could try it for 1. We're not getting any elite battles won without taking damage. $20 damage. Right off the cuff, my dude. I like that we got there. Even if it was at great cost to our sapling dice. We have 2 6s, so why don't we devalue a 5? Oh, this is the one where we only get 1 back. Uh-oh. This is bad. Yes, this is bad. Is this fine? I don't know that this is fine. I think he takes turns off. Yeah, he takes turns off. That's the one good piece of news. Men magic would have been good here. And we save up Bastion for next turn. If I do this, we have another charge of Primal Craze. So I can use a charge of Primal Craze now. And by doing this, I'll make the 6 a 5. Oh, it's the turn where I take the damage from the thing. Gosh darn it. Frustrating. Oh, that is not increased by Rupture, as a side note. Struggling with how we're supposed to do this. Oh, those rolls were terrible. Well, in this case, because it's not, because he's generating block. This is dicey. We can have all the dice in the world, but we're kind of stuck scaling a little light. That was intentional. Yeah, why bother casting an earthquake when it's not going to do anything? I don't know what we can do here. So here's what I think we do. I think I take the 29 on the chin. Straight up right now. Let Bastion charge up once more. And then we put everything into a Primal Craze next turn. Yeah, because this is a turn where he doesn't attack. So we have the Primal Craze. It's not going to be enough, but it may be the next turn. That was my thinking. I should have made sure I had a 6 here before I did this. Because I'm going to do it again next turn in Lustrous. Oh yeah, I don't have Primal Craze next turn. Shoot, I used up one of my Primal Crazes. That's the thing that I missed. I thought I had Primal Craze still. Yeah, we die. Man, good run. I don't think we might have gotten the kill if we had saved it for next turn and done 3. Ah, that's a bummer. Yeah, I forgot we didn't have another Primal Craze. This deck had a lot of potential. I forgot this boss exists. And I don't think there's anything we could do. Oh, in Lustrous. If I can be so brash, F you. Honestly. That's just a dick thing to say. Let's see. So we can still Bloodlust, but there's no way we get the damage that we need. Glad you liked it. Yeah, this one was tough. Now, 16 block just isn't enough, right? Just to make sure. And there's no way we can make it more. We take... Oh, is it the turn where... Is it a third turn also here? That's hilarious. Let's see. So we get a little more block from Gleaming. So we should at least do this. We're alive with 1 hit point. I don't think it matters. I think we just die next turn. But... There's no point in playing the Earthquake here. Yep, Bless gives 4 block. I got there. But we survive this turn, and I think we're better off saving the Earthquake for next turn because we'll get 2 Fury, and maybe he won't block. And we also have Bloodlust. I don't think we need 7 turns in Lustrous. We do need more turns, but... $34? So Bloodlust is 33% increase to attack damage. No reason not to use it. It was kind of close. Why did these cast buttons stay lit up? We were kind of close there. I mean, we can try that. We can try Alt F4. Let's just see. Oh no, my game crashed. Wait, Bloodlust is permanent when you cast it? Really? It's a toggle. Oh, I didn't know that, Justin. All right, it doesn't indeed give us another chance. We'll see if we had played this smart, if we could have done better. Yeah, okay, it is a toggle. Interesting. Oh, so with 2 energy, you can cast it twice. Oh, how interesting. So let's see. So what is our new play here, I think, is we still Gleaming. I think we have to be more cautious with our Bastion charges, though, for sure. Like, that was a free one. So we get 1 more there. We have 2 Primal Crazes, so we should accept that we're going to take some damage. And we know that when he goes dormant is the best time for us to do it. Let's see, we'll do this. Well, we can't change what cards we have, because as soon as I entered in, we immediately joined the fight. So we have 2 6s. This is fine. And we can do it twice, I think. Yeah, so we take damage here. So this is our respite turn. So we're not trying to do damage this turn, so it's just going to be trying to get as much of this going. And then we're going to let Bastion recharge. We can hit him, though. No reason not to. The third turn is the turn where we get poked by our curse. This is still tricky. I think we play 2 of those, and then we chill. The thing is, we're not going to heal that much. So I can turn on Bloodlust and then turn it back off again. Now I understand how Bloodlust works. I think we just have to do the 2 and then... We get some from Gleaming Mana, so we should always use that. I do believe the Bloodlust buff should be a little more prominent, just like the UI thing. Yeah, Scot-free. I generally agree also. Let's see. So... So here's the problem. We're kind of at the point now where we probably don't get enough out of Primal Craze. Should we try it though? Maybe we should try it. Let's see. So the way that we do this turn is we're gonna do our full bastions. We go next turn. Okay. That's fair. All right. So we let this recharge. This is already ready. All right. Let's try it out. I think you're right to wait though, for sure. Getting Bless for this turn would have been, I think, good. Bloodlust is now on. All right. So... Maybe we would have been better off doing Earthquake multiple times instead. Oh, that is enough. Okay. We didn't heal that much. But this run gets a big old asterisk next to it. Gain 3 block apply on mark to a random enemy. Don't think so. We did not earn this one, but oh yeah, we don't care about those. When gaining block from a spell, also gain 1 delayed block. Holy cow. Or what's our last upgrade? That was a little more complicated than Patience in Lustrous. I don't know that was just a matter of patience. I think there was a lot of strategery, and I did not. So we could get our Earthquake Bless going. That's really the only one, unless we wanted to try and make Mend Magic work in the deck. But I think gaining 1 delayed block here is absolutely breaking. No, I know you are. I was also joking when I told you to F off, obviously. I think Temporal Plate is insane. When getting... Yeah, we do this. This is so much block scaling. Then we skip that. And we'll just take the 25 health, so we're near full going into the boss, who I think is going to be a breeze compared to that. Okay, what's the play here? Oh, it's so nice to be able to use multiple cards. Do we do this? I don't know if we infuse potency. Let's see where we end up after we do the other things that we absolutely need to do. Oh, you don't gain the same amount of delayed block. You just gain some delayed block. I see. I love that we full blocked that, though. Bastion being broken? I think we can probably handle fixing it. Let's see. How much do we actually need to gain here? 2 of these will do. Get our engine going here. This guy has a penchant for breaking our bastion. Ooh, the Vex. I think we do this even though it reduces everything down. Mulch will improve stuff back up, and I think it's better this way. No infused potency play here, which is a little bit of a bummer. I also don't know how much I like amulets. I think there are probably other builds where it's good, but I don't know that this deck is benefiting that much from it. Yeah, and I totally misunderstood the amount of delayed block I was going to be getting. That is for sure. Scot-free, that sounds like a good plan. I really hope, I want to do one more run, and this run has gone on for way longer than I expected it to. So I'm hoping our next run is fast. This run was extreme stalling, yeah. It is true. So one of the problems we're going to run into here, I think, is that he still attacks on the turns. So this is the turn where we need to do a bunch of damage. So I guess let's do a bunch of damage. Oh, we only have 2 primal crazes, though. How are we going to handle that? I think that means the final phase is going to be a complete slog. Maybe the first phase is the one that we needed to make a complete slog. Uh-oh. Why am I taking damage right now? I'm taking damage from the stupid 3rd turn thing. Well, yeah, but so what I'm trying to figure out is if the final phase... The question that I was asking is if the final phase might have better scaling. I haven't had to pay attention to that in the past. So maybe we do this phase as just like a series of earthquakes. He may generate too much block for us to be able to poke him. Like, we don't even get through the 18 block that he's putting down here, do we? No. Hey, that's a solid start, Pallone. It's a solid start. Yeah, we're gonna have to use earthquakes on turns when he's not powered up. Like, this is a good turn too. So we should do Gleaming Mana. We don't necessarily need to do the double mulch. That doesn't really move the needle for us. But 6 at a time is gonna feel pretty awful, I think. I should turn on Bloodlust when we do those turns, also. I should probably also use up these ignites to ensure that we're good. Oh, I can't use up that one. Ooh, that was almost terrible. Let's see. So we can cast Bloodlust to get a little extra damage. Then we can cast it again to turn off Bloodlust. We could probably just leave Bloodlust on, if I'm being honest, but we can't turn off Bloodlust this turn, but that's probably fine, right? We need to... How do we make a guaranteed 6? I think we do that by doing this, this, this. We'll cast Bloodlust because we should just leave it on until there's a reason to turn it off. Then... I guess we hope that we hit a 6. Or one of the 5s. Alright, well, we fell a little short of our maximum damage. Good thing Bastion is working overtime. That's all I have to say. He's not defended, so... Yeah, Bastion single-handedly carried this run. And the one time we couldn't use Bastion many, many times in a row was the scariest moment in the run. Go figure. Yeah, if there was a spell that I think needs nerfing, it's probably Bastion. Just Bastion things, indeed. Indeed. Let's see. Anything else? Oops, don't use that one. Primal Craze is quite good, but Primal Craze requires a lot of setup, it seems. Well, so the good news is, when eventually we push him over to his final phase, we are going to explode him. He is going to be exploded. Also, thank goodness for the pickaxe, also. It is a non-trivial amount of damage. Alright, let's see. So, play that there. Play this here. Wait, how do we already have 62 block? Oh, Bastion's doing 55. Got it. Noted. The answer is Bastion is crazy at the moment. Why is that doing 0? I have 6 weak. Oh, okay. Oh, he's already ticked over. All right, so we just need to defend up and get ready for next round. So Decay. Yeah, I think Decay might have been the scarier one, honestly. So okay, so I need 2 6s here. A 5 will probably do. In fact, I think we're only going to cast 1 Earthquake, so... $357 damage. Alright. Whew. Our first win on 2 mutators. We get our Blessing. We got our Sold in Shop. Could use some more 200 damage from a single source. All right. Not bad. Hey, Descent. An incredibly smooth victory. No asterisks on that win at all. Not a bad run, though. But yeah, that was the one thing. Oh, new spell available in the Tome of Cubomancy. Tome of Rituals, new artifact. What's the new artifact? Tablet of Anger. On any spell deplete, gain 1 Fury. Seems bad. Spirit of the Forest. This seems to show up every time. Roll a laugh spell. 1 to 3. On spell depleted, gain 1 energy. What? Add X charges to the spell, then remove laugh spell. Oh. Interesting. All right, we're going to do one more quick-ish one, I hope, on C. Let's see what C is all about. Do we push to this? I don't think so. Let's do a normal run, and let's see how fast we can play. Let's play quickly. What's our deck look like? So, we split dice in 2. We do lots of little hits, and we apply weak. Okay. I don't want to do another weak deck, so we're gonna pivot away from that. On enemy death, gain power. We'll go with roll an extra dice for the first 3 turns of combat, and then we like this middle-ish path. Yeah, I did. I did indeed select C. Okay, so this should make 2 1s. Yes. Bad splits there. Bad splits all around, I think. I wanted to see more 4s, but that'll do. Okay. I don't like our defend cards. Let's find something with some defend. Suspension was really good last time, but it does apply 3 week. Banefire or 2 block, increased by 2 for each dice spent. Yeah, we have. Let's do Glowing Visage. Playing with some urgency. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I hate that. We're definitely... Ooh, and now we gain mark from doing that? Uh-oh. Oh no. This fungus armor is really uncool. When I put the last die in, this is gonna do 10. So I think I do that. And then I think we're done. We're at 6, so... Ooh, but I don't finish it if I don't put both of these in here, I don't finish it, unfortunately. I think we can move away from that. And I think we're going to move away from that. Let's see. So if I put a 2, a 2, and a 3 in here, I overdid the block. If you toss 1 die into Mana Splinter and get 2 back, yes. Yeah, I did that earlier, for sure. I think that there is value to that. Let's see, but let's do that. I guess I'll get another 1. And then just barely have enough to block. Yeah, I think Glowing Visage was a good pickup though. I'm Searing Heat we're gonna move away from. Good enough, but not going to be a speed run. Conflag. We know Conflag is good. I mean, we do have kind of a countdown thing going with both of these. Let's go for a countdown deck. We'll grab Conflag. I know we've built Conflag before, but I think it's good. Death Mask. For each 3 attack spells cast in a single turn, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Minus 10 max health. We'll try it. Spooky. Well, I think I'm about to make it +2, unless I, on depleted, reroll. Let's try this out. Oh, it increases cooldown. It increases numbers, doesn't it? That's the problem. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make it 7. I can't even get to my... I can get to this, though. But I need to use up my 2 to do it. Searing Heat is better than Visage. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are correct. I'm about to take a ton of damage from Infected. I don't think there's much we can do about it. Yeah, Sharp Sparks we need to get rid of if we're going to keep Conflag going here. Because this does not scale at all. Yeah, this is actively bad for us. We just need 2 in Searing Heat. So let's do that first. Now, Glowing Visage would be an exceptional amount of block if we ever get to use it. The triple curse that he's doing right now is really irksome. No way we're getting to 16 right now. No way we're getting to 18 either. Why do I feel like this run is probably doomed? Guaranteed to get a 2 out of this. Guaranteed to get a 2 out of this. Do we have 9 right now? We do, just barely. Care for a doomed run, anyone? How much are we hitting for? 2, 3 times. So 6, 12. Can we can't play Sharp Sparks. So if we're gonna weaken, we need to weaken first. This run may be doomed. Is this even an elite? I'm not even sure this is an elite. I could have pot split and conflagged again. That's a good call. It was at least an elite fight. Gain 9 block, reduce countdown cost by 1 this combat. Don't think we can make that work. More rupture. Inner Rage is just always good. Luminance, gain 1 Foresight and 2 Radiant. What does Radiant do? When reaching 10... Wait, when reaching 10 Radiant, roll 3 dice and add 1 charge to all spells. That seems powerful. Yes, Rupture is good with multi-hit. I don't think we're going with that, but we'll see. Add 1 charge to a random spell 4 times on turn 1. Now let's just take this. So in Glowing Visage, I want to look at the 2 upgrades here. So each dice gain 3 block, or depleted, roll 1 to 2 of those. I think we just want it to do more. And then we need to take the healing, I think, here. I think Conflag is not... It's our, like, only source of damage right now, but it's not great, I don't think. Conflag is 3x hit, so Rupture definitely on the scaling menu. Yeah, that's fair. So let's try that out, okay? Let's try out Rupture. Okay. Yes, okay, so a better source of Rupture could have some potential. Right now, though, Sharp Spark, we need Rupture that's not coming from a countdown, which I think we had on offer, so... Go figure. One more die gets us there. I think we just do that, and then... I fear that Conflag is slowly killing us right now. So we got 12 damage in Conflags. I just realized I only have 1, 2, so this is partially wasted. We need 2 2s next turn, it would seem. Just in case. Maybe Searing Heat saves us. Oh, okay, that works. But yeah, we have to hard pivot away from all these countdown cards because I forgot which way Conflag works. Think we can do better than these. Sap Life Force, unrestorable. Eh. Infuse Shield, gain 3 block on a 3, roll a 1 or a 2. I like this. I think it solves an immediate problem. Deal 1 damage to the front creature each time a dice is rolled. That's like very interesting. Sure, let's try it out. I don't think Luminance is what we're looking for either. Did we already get our... I guess we already got our 2 elites. Let's see, so we can probably just nuke this guy. Yeah, Sharp Spark is dragging us down for sure. Roll 4 ones. I don't think anything with a countdown works. Deal 18 damage, reduce countdown by 2 this combat. Nah, if we're going, I think we're going in on conflagration, so Iron Guard looks good. I think Iron Guard is better than Searing Heat. We'll discard Luminance. I don't think this is the run for it. Okay. I don't know if we have what it takes to get the boss dead, but... I guess I should have done this before I did my conflag there. Mana Splitter getting caught up is a little bit of a bummer. They're not attacking that much though, so we can spend some of our resources this way. Let's see. So we put the 4 in here, we put 1, 1. I really messed up not taking Hemorrhage, I will say. That would have been a super clutch grab, because it would have meant that we could stack up Rupture before we got to Sharp Spark, which would have been excellent. I don't think we have the kill here. So if we do 4, we then do 9 with this, right? Yeah, that does not work. Taking a walloping here. No 2s is also very bad for us. I do want to observe. Not fatally bad, apparently, but... Roll 1 less dice each turn, gain 2 critical. Oh my. Roll 1 dice each turn. Right now, Leyline seems good. Roll 2 dice each turn. Cast 2 spells, destroy random dice. I think it's Leyline here. And then... I think Infused Shield, we just need more block from. The +2 if we're splitting dice every... I mean, I think it's just going to... I don't like the idea of destroying dice. I think it's going to bite us at the wrong moment. So we go right. We don't mind getting the shop either. Okay, this is certainly a turn we have here. We just have so... Alright, well, once we play our conflags, we'll be okay. But it is brutal the way that Sharp Spark gets ruined. We're almost defended. Apply on death marked. We can afford to take that right now. Yeah, I mean, I think if we had hemorrhage, we'd be insanely good, but I think we may still be able to come up with something here. We did it! we managed to cast... Also, yeah, if Sharp... It doesn't have a upgrade where it does that, does it? That would be interesting. Also, Voidburn Sensor, kind of interesting. Nourish Flames, +2 countdown to target spell, roll dice. Superheat, increase weak on target. Increase by 3 weak on target. Deal X damage if target is attacking, reroll dice. Cinder seems good. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy, hit once for each dice spent. We could certainly stack this up high. Oh yeah, Sharp Spark has no upgrades, because it is a starter spell. We'll take Wild Blaze, and we'll figure out if we can make it work. Gains Spell Echo. Bloodlust was pretty good last time, too. Ritual will probably have a countdown spell, so we'll do that. Let's see, and then we're going to go up this way and across that way. Let's see, apply to... Heatwave was really good for us last time, but we don't have a great way to do it, to generate it right now. Weak on turn 1. Once each turn when casting a spell, granting... When casting a spell, granting block, roll a 1. That's kind of interesting. I'll grab Vortex, sell these two, and get back the shard that we used in them. Heatwave I might pick up just in case. Nah. It might save our bacon. I think this is out of the deck. So I'll grab that. Did it automatically put it back in? No, it automatically put Heatwave back in. Okay. Not that I think we're going to be using Heatwave a lot, but the Rupture synergy just isn't doing it right now, unfortunately. This is certainly a lot of ones, if I do say so myself. Great, we found the spell with the slowest animation in the history of the world. I also completely forgot to defend myself. There is no reason not to be infused shielding. This one triggers Thorns, game? This is a random targeting ability. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. I assumed Thorns would not be triggered by randomly targeting abilities. Silly me. Silly, silly me. I guess that's a mistake you only make once. Wait, why is this only doing 6? Is that normal? Hit them, they hit you back? I guess so. I guess so. Alright, well, let's see. I think that kills everybody. All right. Well, Fireball. We know Fireball is good with Conflag, obviously. Furnace. -1 countdown for all their spells for each dice spent. I could see a fun deck with that. This is not that deck. And I'm going to skip Fireball because we're looking for more. Deal 2 damage and apply 2 Rupture to all enemies. Charcoal Backdraft. This might be what we're looking for. Zeal of the Sun. Destroy all dice. Gain 4 block for each dice destroyed. That's also a pretty cool... It's also a pretty cool end of turn, generate a lot of block. But I think Charcoal Backdraft is pretty good. Okay, nobody's doing anything. We just get to cause some pain. But how do we generate 4s? It appears that we do not generate 4s. Silly me thinking I might generate 4s. Or ever even see a 4 is part of the challenge, it seems. He's going to send 4 power over, so we're not technically defended, but I'm still going to do this. We need some power scaling. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Yeah, for Wild Blaze to really go off, we need some goodness. If we want the kill, we should do this, I think. But yeah, Rupture also scales it well, so... Sun Shield, Nourish Flames, or Vindictive Strike. Gain 1 Radiant. You really need to go hard to get there on Radiant. Wildfire Explosion. Deal 10 damage and apply 2 to a random enemy. I think none of these, but I'll take Fireball, I guess. I don't know if we're strong enough. For 2 elites in a row here. Iron Guard isn't doing too much for us. Why'd I do... Oh, I thought that was Charcoal Backdraft. That was a mistake. I should have put the 1s in there. Iron Guard is technically power scaling. I should remember that. But we should do this first. There we go. Now we know which one is the clone. Is Infused Shield free with 1s because of the trinket? Yes, the first one is. Right, so like if I do this, I get it back. Okay. If it didn't hit that one, I was going to be a little bummed, but... Yeah, it's only the first time. Yep, that is correct. Although, when we play it with 3s, we get lots of dice. So that's our favorite. If we could get more 3s going, that would be fantastic. I will say, I'm also desperately interested in... In ways to generate 3s and 4s. But I think if we just... Right now, we're generating a ton of small dice. Blood Vortex. You put in a 3, you roll 3 dice, and you lose 3 health. Oh, lose 3 health. We can make it lose 1 health, still. Blood Vortex seems very good. I'm going to roll, though. Burn Scar. Add 1 charge and apply 1 ignite to target spell. Sunshield or Inferno. Deal X damage, gain 1 Bane Fire. I think it's none of these also. Triple the chance of gaining rare spells. No, I don't think so. More Rupture or make it a countdown 2? We don't like it being a countdown, so more Rupture it is. Gain Stellar Ward. Gain 2 block. Roll 1 dice. So basically on 6s, this is gain block for nothing. Weird. We have a quest for collecting those, so we'll grab it. See, I'd love to play charcoal backdrafts with these 4s, but I think I need to split them up to find 3s. Okay, we're fully defended, so ordering is a little tricky here. I think you gotta kill the healer first. Although I'm starting to realize that our little dice rolly thing may burn this guy down pretty quickly. Okay, lots of 3s is good. Lots of 4s is good too. Okay, so this could be a good turn for us. Yep, I think this is a pretty good turn. Now, the issue that we're going to face is I don't know where the thing is going to land. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Okay, so I think we've found a bit of a path here. There's Hemorrhage. I like Hemorrhage, I think. Minus cooldown to a random. Ooh, interesting. Or you can put any die in it. Yeah, we're going to take Hemorrhage. Hey, have a good one. I'll talk to you later, Illustrious, but Hemorrhage has arrived. Thank goodness. Gain 1 power, receive 1 sap. I mean, we need a better source of power than that. I think the shard is better. So I think charcoal backdraft is doing good work, though. We can let this go. This is a crazy setup. The only block we get is from infused shield. That seems spicy. But I think big hemorrhage numbers is going to be doing some good for us. And he who dares wins. I'm going for the max HP rather than the heal. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. No 3s is a bummer. I should have played my hemorrhages first. I need to get used to that. For single target damage, our hemorrhages are so much better. It doesn't die to our... Oh, it does die. Okay, weak is a little alarming, I think, for us. We have really good dice replication, though, I will say. So, okay, so... Oh, I got a 4s. That was probably not... Yeah, the nice thing about Charcoal Backdraft, I'm realizing, is that it hits everybody, which means that it's setting up Wild Blaze regardless of what Wild Blaze decides to hit. But now we have a bit of a tricky situation. I think we want to get the weak here. And the way that we do that is, I think, by playing this before we play Conflagration. Saves us a little bit of damage. But the power scaling is a little alarming. Okay, we're okay there. So... we should probably focus on the other one here. The weak is really not the best, though. We're not dying. We have that going for us. Literally hitting for 0. That changes it, though. Slight danger zone, bringing out more of them, but... Okay, let's charcoal backdraft. Then do we... We're not taking any damage, so yeah, so I think we just... We've charcoal backdrafted, so we're getting some nice amplification on this, even if it decides not to kill the front guy. I think we kill the front guy just with our thingy. Okay, I'm feeling rather confident. I think getting the defense right now is more important. Are we defended? Not quite. I could use volatile concoction. But I guess I just didn't make it. Never fours when you need them. So on the off chance that it hits someone good, the weak is good too, I will say. This is the last guy we have to kill. So I think we're going to be okay. But this fight has been more of a battle than I expected it to be. Yeah, so kind of a problem that I still need to figure out. Like right now, each turn receive 3 weak. That's a no. Hex robes we usually like. Cast 12 spells, roll a dice. Are we casting a ton of spells? 2, 4... 7. So that's like an extra die every other turn. I think Vex is okay, though. Wild Blaze, we just want it to do more damage. The upgrade that turned it into permanent is not what we're looking for. All right, Act 3. Here we go. They definitely have some logic that prevents there from ever being 3 of these on a path. We have 176, so I don't mind seeing the shop. All Alright, big single targets. We don't mind it. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we split this up. We do that. So then what we can do is, rather than using charcoal backdraft, let's do 2 large hemorrhages here. I don't know if that was worth. We lose all our conflags if I do this. But maybe we're going for a big wild blaze this turn, so it doesn't matter. We don't need any more of that. Now I see the problem. Yeah, I didn't have any 2s to extend it up, so I couldn't utilize all of the 1s that we had generated. That goes away at the end of turn, so I should have put them both on the front one. I forgot that we had that extra damage. Yeah, this is tough. I think we play the conflag first to get a little more headroom on Wild Blaze. Too many 1s, preposterous. Sacrilege, right? I'm really glad I took this this reduction to countdown. Okay. We're about to go to a shop, so I'm not going to spend. Go for the middle ritual. Toggle Bloodlust. Add 1 charge to target spell. Astral Attunement, I think, is very, very strong. Perhaps a little too spicy. -1 each turn. -1 countdown to all spells. Not really. On health loss, gain delayed block. Up to 2 random dice persist between rounds. Seems useful. That one seems good. Blood Vortex is a no. Any potions we need? I haven't really used any of our potions. Well, let's start using them now, I guess. I forgot about that, but the extra health is good. Alright, final area elites always have a tendency to kind of ruin my fun. It's a lot of 6s. So I want to put 2 6s into Hemorrhage and just see how much damage I can do here. It's a good start. You have to kind of think that this is a kill, right? Or it's 2 off lethal, apparently, and then I let the number of dice that I rolled speak for itself. None of those, I don't think. I like Infused Shield more here. Oh, wait, hold on. Definitely take this. Roll a Stygian dice on turn 1. Does seem quite good. Do we have any upgrades that we need to do? I think we've done all our upgrades. Let's take the Stygian dice. You know what, Jay? The thing that I love, and I will shout this from the rooftops, is they're so accurate. I freaking love how accurate they are. I think we still need to conflagrate just to get our Wild Blaze ticking a little bit more. I guess I didn't have the ability to actually fire this off, so that was kind of not a great start. Oh, but the Stygian dice benefits from Rupture. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. There's a lot of damage that they are purporting to do to me this turn. We have a 4, but it ruins other things. So I think... we don't need to conflagrate, do we? Maybe we conflagrate once. Might as well just use this one and save that for later. Dice portion of the game reminds me a lot of Tharsis. Oh, Tharsis was a great game. I did not get to where I wanted to get to on this one, just for the record. The fact that these guys were synced up and both did the infected thing is going to be kind of annoying too. Yeesh, everybody. Chill out. Now, 2 weak means that this does nothing unless I stack up some goodies. Okay. That takes some of the pressure off. If I put this here, I don't know if that gets all the kills we need, but okay. It's not bad. Good enough. All right. We took a bit of a beating there, though. +3, gain 3 power. Great for the final boss there. Burning both ends. Deal 16, lose 3 health. Chaotic Moment is very good. Cinder Swipe. With Rupture, Cinder Swipe is interesting, but... I'm going to grab this just in case. I don't think we'll use it. Iron Skin Potion, Tendrils. We need this for the quest. Deal 2 damage and apply 2 Rupture to 2 targets. I like the look of this. Vengeful Dagger. We don't need Vengeful Dagger. Tendrils is cool, but... Alright, are we going to get our game ruined by this guy again? Probably. The Chaos Angel ruins everything. Okay, that didn't do as much as I imagined it would in my head. Really don't like this guy very much. Okay, this is a good turn. We don't have to do any blocking, so ooh, we'll try splitting the Stygian die. That's such a cool idea. That's a very interesting idea. None of those. Split dice into 1s. 2s and 3s. We kind of need our 2s and 3s. For a 10th spell, apply 2 dazed to targets. Does do less damage. That sounds pretty good. Alright, in this case, we take the max heal. For the final boss, do we change anything? I don't think so. Oh, we still have a spell slot locked. Holy cow. Well, that's interesting. I can't believe I missed that. Would have been nice to have not taken this and taken the last spell slot, I reckon. So with Rupture, this gets much better. That is significantly better. Actually, is that insane? That might be insane. Doesn't matter if this becomes 1, because we're gonna... Well, we should definitely use this. Because with Rupture, those are gonna hit pretty hard. Splitting ethereal dice infinitely? That sounds extremely gnarly. I like the sound of that. Let's see, so... Should have played our hemorrhages first. That was an error. There's no reason not to do it this way. $16 from each of those is not bad. I'm not sure, Jay. I don't think I've seen it yet. Let's see. I think we do this first. Then we do this. Then we do... We have to do this first. And then... I need to use this more frequently, so I'm just going to do this now. To get us fully blocked. Here comes the machine gun. Well, that's certainly curious. That's certainly curious. $11 by 2, but as long as we... So if we attack a few times... We're going to get any ruptures this turn? Doesn't look like it. Well, we're going to get the 5 for rupture, but I think we do these first. Ooh, can we still apply rupture? Well, it doesn't matter if we apply rupture now, does it? So this is a turn to just get all the ruptures that we can get. I think we do this. And then 13 ruptures, we're doing 130 damage. The first thing we put into this, we get another dice back from. So we do that, we do that. It is an interesting combo. Die to my dice. Oh yeah, we could use it on Mana Splitter. Good call, Jay. All right, not a bad run. Not a bad run. Ah, we didn't get the elites. We did get Fire Sea. So not exactly an unlocking round, but this was curious. It was the least number of spells we've had too. Not bad. So let's see. I just want to look here. So we have the D of each one of these now unlocked.
All right.
Oh no, we don't. We don't have Hazel yet. Wait, how do we not have Hazel?
Sure.
Oh, did we lose our Moltron? We did lose our Moltron. All right, so we'll go back and we'll play Hazel next time. Water A has not won yet.
I can help you.
Oh, yeah. We need to get to that, too. I guess I lost that run, too. All right. Well, no more today. that's going to be it for me. I went longer than I was expecting to, but that first run went forever. So thank you to everyone who hung out. It was a pleasure as always. If you're hanging out in the YouTube or the Discord, joining, the Discord, the YouTube or the Twitch, joining the Discord is a great way to support me and also join in. And if you're hanging out in the Twitch world, tossing me a sub on YouTube helps out a great deal and would be greatly appreciated as well. But I think that's it for us. Let's see if Mion is streaming. Nope, Mion is not. So yeah, let's just call it there. Thanks everybody. Have a good one. Oh, did I not get? Didn't get the Discord shout out on the YouTube side of things. What's the deal with that? What is the deal with that? Join the Discord if you're in the YouTube as well. Please and thank you. But yeah, good runs. We'll be back playing this more next week. I'm loving it. So have a good one. Catch you later. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.